finally here, the HIRAETH vinyl record review from our boy Cat System Corp. HIRAETH is just another gem not only from Cat System Corp, but from the entirety of the Vaporwave catalog itself. I'm so glad Corp and Vinyl Digital, who produced the pressing at a run of 300 on a beautiful mint green colored vinyl, worked together on this album specifically, which ended up being hands down one of my favorite pressings of 2017. Hit that subscribe button if you're interested in seeing more Vaporwave content on the regular, as I have and will be doing a ton of Vaporwave vinyl reviews and much more. Hope you're here for the whole ride. HIRAETH first hit our eardrums all the way back in April of 2014, and ever since has been able to provide us with one of the most cleanest sounding produced Vaporwave albums we've all ever heard in the genre. As I previously stated, I'm so glad out of any album to press on wax from Corp, Vinyl Digital worked specifically on this one, as this is a fully packed sample of everything we all love in Vaporwave. Whether it's a more classic style, vocal, drowning, droning, earlier Vaporwave sound, or a more ambient, washed out, and instrumental heavy meta Vaporwave sound, this album experiments with a wide spectrum of Vaporwave styles and ideologies. If you go through each song on this jam-packed track list, you really will be able to see how much each song completely goes off the beaten path that you thought it would after listening to the song just before. Corp hits absolutely every type of sound on here, from slow and sexy tracks on songs like Emerald City 2070, beach tropical vibes on tracks like Turtle Islands, to even a track called A500 Green Death Genesis that'll make you feel like you're in some action movie being traced by killer paparazzi. Listen to it and you'll understand what I'm saying. The diverse and dynamic adventure this album's musical inconsistency takes you on will make you feel like you're playing some mid-90s JRPG for the PlayStation 1, full of different worlds and enemies. Every time I place the needle on top of the wax on the first introductory track, I feel as if I'm loading into the tutorial level. I'm transported to a spot in the middle of an isolated tropical island, deep within the palm trees and nothing but my fists as weapons, surrounded by low-level floating Windows 95 icons as enemies. But let's move past these guys, they won't give us that much experience points anyways. An objective then pops up on the screen that reads, "Talk to the mysterious statue lady by the shoreline." Curious, I walk to her, and once I click the A button standing next to her, she lets me know my adventure is only beginning. She asks if I'm ready to start, and without hesitation, I hit the new game button. And as the album progresses, we're constantly drawn to it due to this vast collection of sounds it provides us with. We don't get too attached to anything coming out of our speakers, because after like the 4th or 5th song, we all begin to understand that this album is completely unpredictable in terms of what's coming next. And that's what I love so much about it. It's a courageous album in the Vaporwave catalog and doesn't conform to one single cliche Vaporwave sound throughout its track list. My favorites on here are Emerald City 2070, Turtle Islands, info at menekineko.net, and Vernie Flights. There are some parts of the album I do find kind of annoying or obnoxious, as I do think we all have our own personal specific taste when it comes to Vaporwave sound, so I think it's alright. Always found the song Apple ABC to be extremely annoying and just poorly made. It sounds really hollow compared to the rest of the album, with its weird vocal line and jagged 2 guitar chords that play over and over. So first, let's talk about the pressing's artwork. The album art is a bit different, as they seem to have rendered a more detailed statue compared to the artwork we see on Bandcamp for the album. Furthermore, this checkmark here is a solid color compared to the transparent one on the original album. It's little details, but it's always cool to see some individuality go into these pressings to complement that unique feeling of owning low-run vinyl pressings. And the back is absolutely awesome. I love what they did with the track list here. It's like these little sound icons from the old Windows computers. Just another awesome touch, and it's really fun. In terms of the color of the pressing, it definitely is pretty and really hits the green mint color they were going for. It does look different, however, to the original render Vinyl Digital and Corp provided us of the album. The stickers on the inner circle are pretty cool too. Love the statue and that crazy looking laser beam skull we got going on the B-side. Sound quality, it's good. Vinyl Digital comes through again with another solid pressing. I have a ton of stuff from them on wax, and I'm always confident when I click that buy now button on their website. Every song on here is so amazingly distributed through my sound system. I'll hear Corp's slapping bass lines resonating on my left speaker a little, and then also bumping from my sub obviously, while the high treble and reverb saturated melodies sing through my right speaker and other speakers I have set up in my whole room. This thing is great to spin, and people who don't like Vaporwave or don't even know what it is will just be saying, dude, this is some fun funky stuff. I absolutely love it. Interestingly, when I first cut this bad boy open, the vinyl did seem to be peeling at the edges of it, and it looked a little poorly cut. I've never seen this before from vinyl digital, but it was pretty easy to clean off, and it didn't really affect the quality or play of the vinyl whatsoever. If any of you are interested in picking this up, even though the original 300 are sold out on vinyl digital, you could find the pressing on Discogs for pretty decent prices still as of this video. And I say as of this video because I know as time progresses and the community just grows larger and larger, these vinyl pressings will only get pricier and pricier, so pick up one of these if you're looking for a great time. In conclusion, this record is a colossal beast to own and really gives me hope that Corp will eventually put more of his stuff out on vinyl. He's a beloved figure in the community due to his wide variety of songs and overall recognition and praise for his high quality sound production. This record is it's like playing a video game without having a memory card. You know, back in the day, like, you couldn't save anything. When you put it on again, it's like you're starting it all over, obviously, and you get to experience this adventure all over again from the beginning, and it's a seriously good time. Please hit that good old subscribe button to stay up to date with me as I release new content. Thank you all again for watching, and I have some exciting content coming out for all of you, so be there when I first drop it. Much love, your boy, Pat Chennington.